Hello everyone, welcome to the Fractured Sky solo mode gameplay with me, Austin, and then Jerry, and let's call the other one Gary. So I'm facing off against two AIs today, and I'm not feeling super confident. We're going to play on the normal mode today to give me a fighting chance. Hard is quite hard, but I also don't want to do easy because, I don't want to just destroy them either. The three different modes, they change a few different things, which tokens are used as far as the number of fortresses and markets that they get, how many tokens go to their high side for when they place out their airships. But overall, they play very similarly, so this should give you a good feel for the game. So on the screen, you can see the orange player here, which we're going to refer to as Jerry, and then the black player here, which we're going to refer to as Gary, and then me, who I hope you will refer to as Austin. And the way that we're going to play is the AIs are going to be controlled by these decks of 10 cards. And so you will see things like placing an airship, which is going to be a couple of times because I didn't shuffle yet. Things like building buildings, so like a fortress, and then also peeking. And so the AIs can actually peek on hidden starfalls, which I have to be really selective on where I take resources, because if there are ever two peek tokens on the same starfall, it gets flipped over and put on the map. I'm going to explain the rest of how to play while we're actually doing it, so let's go ahead and dive in. I'm going to be taking the first turn, and before that though, we need to pick a public starfall, which is going to be the Woeful Wetlands. Alright, so my first turn is I'm going to have to pick my starting resources. I'm going to go with 3 iron and a gold. And also, the player turn order is always the same in solo mode. You always start first, and then you just go clockwise from there. The player that goes last takes a gold, just like in the normal mode. And for the AI, they are tracking that on this market card here. And so the orange player, Jerry, is going to be getting a token there, and the black player is not going to start on because they didn't get the starting resource. All right, so I think I'm going to start by... I'm going to build a fortress, and I just don't want all the good fortress places to get taken by the AI, and I really, really like Creepy Cove here. It's one of my favorite places to go, so that's going to be my first turn. Then we're going to jump over here to Gary. Gary is going to start by scouting a starfall, and so we're just going to go ahead and put that up here. Easy as can be. And then Jerry is going to be placing an airship. Now, there's a hierarchy for how they're going to place their airships. The first one is that they're going to place on a starfall on the board, the place with the most starfalls. We know there's only one on the board right now, so that's super easy. So what is Jerry going to be placing? So you can see that there are 6 tokens here. They range from 10 to 5, and then the other side is whatever, is subtracted from 0 there. So the 10 is going to have a 0, the 9 will have a 1, the 8 will have a 2, and we're going to choose 3 of these that will be in play. And so I am going to remove 3. Ooh, that was a good draw for me because I took away their 10 and their 9. So I know that Jerry is going to be playing his 8, 7, and 6. And then they're going to take one of those out, and they're going to place it on the public starfall. All right. We should go ahead and set up the tokens for Gary while we are here. And we'll take out the 6, the 9, and the 7. Not nearly as good as what we had drawn on Jerry there. All right, so that brings it to our turn again. I am basically out of resources, and so I am just going to be placing in order to get as many resources as I can at this point. Once again, Creepy Cove, always one of my favorite places to go. We'll draw a card from that. And now we know that the Dreadful Desert is not getting a starfall, so it's not this card. All right. Jerry is going to now, whoops, that's the wrong order. Gary is going to build a fortress now. I'm happy that I took a fortress spot when I did. Now, how do you get to choose, or how do you choose where they are going to place their fortress? Well, there's a hierarchy for this as well. It's pretty smooth. They're going to want to place near starfalls, just like we would want to place near starfalls. I place near a starfall. So then they're going to look at the most building pips. And then, if there's still a tie, they will look at the compass on the previous card. What is the compass, you might ask? Well, the compass is this little thing in the bottom right-hand corner that is going to give us a true like cardinal direction, which in this case is west. And then if we're still tied, we can look the secondary direction, which is northwest in this case. So we're going to look at the board, and there are going to be 2 places that have 4 starfalls that are connected to a starfall. 4 pips that are connected to a starfall. And so we're going to take Gary's fortress, and we're going to put it in the one that makes the most sense for the card, the compass on the previous card, which in this case is west. So it's going to be right next to me. Believe me, it gets really, really fast, and you can do that almost instinctually as you're playing. I took a little bit extra time, obviously, there to show you how it's done. All right, so now we're up to a market. Jerry is going to get a market here, and markets are really, really helpful for the AIs because it's how they get the resources on that market card. When they fill up their market card, they're going to get a starfall, which is, bad for me. There's only 1 4 spot now connected to the Woeful Wetlands, so it's going to take that. And then that will bring it to my turn. I'm going to try to get the starfall. It's probably a little presumptuous of me, but I do already have a fortress there, so we're going to go for it. I'm really hoping I don't get either torrential tropics. Oh, okay. Well, we know it's not a double, so that's good news. All right. Then we're on Gary. Gary is going to get a skimmer, and that is not good for us. The skimmer is going to go on the only public starfall. So there we go. Now we're off to a scout. Ugh, I really wish this had happened just a turn earlier. Now that there are 2 peak tokens up here, we're going to reveal this card and now put a starfall token on the map where the Molten Moor is. This happens, I would say, not all the time, but pretty often in the first round because they only can scout that 1 card, and so it will be revealed later in the round. And so if I had peeked that, it could have been even revealed a lot sooner. But if I don't take a resource, then I'm not giving them any information because it won't count toward that limit of 2. All right, so now they might place there a lot more commonly. I could fight for that one, but I don't have a fortress on it, so we're just going to go ahead and fight for the big one here, and that'll bring us to Gary's turn. I am out. I'm going to take first place again, first turn order again, and we have another scout. Can't do a scout because there's no more cards to scout, so we're going to place an airship, and this is going to be according to the card before its compass, or most buildings connected. And so there are 2 starfalls on the map, and it would like to do either of them, but it's going to start by looking at buildings connected and then go to the compass, and so the airship will go here. All right, now that we're done that, can't scout because we're done scouting. Wow, lots of scouting happening. Placing an airship, there's only 1 place on the map that's good for good old Jerry to place. And then we're on to Gary, another scout. This is magical. All right. Easy as can be. The last placement, they're going to try to... Oh, no. So much power where I am trying to fight the mat. Skimmers are always going to go on the public starfall, so that's Woeful Wetlands in this case. I should have fought over here, maybe. We'll see. I kind of lost my train of thought. Placing the last airship, which we just got to. That's perfect. All right, so Gary here is going to want to place the last airship the most advantageous place for them. And in this case, it's near most of their buildings because there are no starfalls that they haven't already placed on. They're never going to place a token on the same place they've already placed. And so Gary is going to look at Gary's fortress here and be like, cool, I can place in any of these 3 regions here that are connected. And in this case, Gary is going to go toward the north as the first tiebreaker. And there's the one farthest north is Torrential Tropics. So we are going to go ahead and place the last token there, which is terrible for me because obviously I didn't want to be fought there because I only have a 0, which has been turned into a 1 by my fortress. So not good for me. Gary is out, and they're always going to take a hierarchy when they go out. They're always going to want first place first. If that's taken, they're going to want third because it gives them the extra gold, and then they'll take second last. So Gary is going to go ahead and get on the market card board here with the going last gold. And then we've got one more placement. Oh, that's terrible for us. Oh, no. All right, well, we're going to get a fortress on the public starfalls here. It definitely is going to take this place because it not only has the most pips, but it is currently connected to 2 starfalls on the board, and that is always the top of the hierarchy of where you're going to choose to place those, most starfalls. So going there, that is going to be truly terrible for us the rest of the game, but, you know, that's how it works sometimes. And then it is going to place its last token in the place that is most advantageous, which is going to be either of these two places. And so let's go ahead and look at the card before. The cardinal direction is south, and Sinister Spires is farther south than Dreadful Desert, so it is going to go here. All right, all of that is now done. We can clean this up a little bit, and then we'll talk about what it looks like to reveal. Now, all of the Hidden Starfall cards are already revealed, so we don't have to do that step. So we'll just clean that up. And then we're going to go ahead and reveal what I had out here, which is 0010. And then we'll reveal that we have, oh no, the 10, the 11, the 12. And unfortunately, it will definitely go that way. So when you're revealing for the AIs, you're always going to want to reveal all of their tokens, all right? And the reason is they're going to use the higher value on their token that is the largest on a Starfall. So in this case, Gary has 2 on a Starfall. I really, really wish that this was the 10 and this was the 8, because if this was the 8, it would have flipped over to a 2. But in this case, this 8 will rotate to be a 2. And in this case, this will flip to be a 4. All right. I then will flip these. Obviously, this one won't flip because it's just the 5. So Gary is going to beat me here. So I will get one of the resources. I'm going to take a wood because I'm really going to fight hard to try to get a market this next turn. Here I get both the gold and the iron. And then down here, unfortunately, I'm going to lose with 11 to 12. And so I am going to take 2 wood down here. So it's not really going great if you had to know. So that Starfall is going to go to Gary, and we'll put that down there. And then this Starfall is going to go to Jerry. So I am now in last place. All right. Now, we're going to go ahead and look at the market for Jerry here. So Jerry has 3 buildings connected to his market. And so Jerry is going to jump up to 4 on the market card here. And they are going to be done. After that, you don't need to figure out their rewards. They don't need to keep track of their resources. It's all the market card and their whether or not they win the Starfall regions. So cleanup is relatively easy and good for us. Gary did not have any markets on the board, and so we avoided having to deal with the market card there for at least this round. And then their tokens will all go back. And this will be automated eventually, but we've been waiting on the final rules, and so we have not coded this to be returning them automatically quite yet. All right, that is that. We'll reset the board. And we will be off to the races for round 2. Where is the public going to be? It is Careening Cliffs, nice and far away from where we've been so far. And we are in the second round. All right, so I am first again. And I am definitely going to want to build a market, but I might get a little cheeky here and go ahead and get a peek in. Now, I'm going to want to peek one of these 2 cards. Let's see. Oh, that is really good information for us because we were on that. Now I have to decide, do I want to take a gold or an iron, or do I want to let it be a secret? In this case, I think I am going to take a gold because I really want to build a market, and that will be my turn, and it's going to be Jerry's turn this round. So Jerry is going to scout, and Jerry's going to scout the one I just scouted, which is less than ideal because that means it is immediately getting flipped. Jerry, that was extremely rude of you. Ugh, that is bad news for me. All right. Jerry and Gary, please go easy on me. I don't want to lose on camera. Be nice. All right. Gary is also going to scout. That one's already scouted, so Gary's going to throw up here. Did I shuffle these? I really hope I did. We're going to hit another shuffle just in case. All right. Where do I want to build a market? I think I'm going to put it up here and capitalize on my fortress and then these 2 places. So we're going to try to control the west here. I will have enough for a skimmer, which I am likely going to have to use because I have to get a starfall this round. If I don't get a starfall this round, we're going to be in trouble. We are going to be in trouble. All right, another scout. Hey, that's actually good for me because that reveals, wow, I have a fortress on a lot of these. That reveals that with this peak up here. Do not pull another one. A fortress. Interesting. So that causes, for Gary here, Gary is going to place a fortress next to the most starfalls. Even though there's lots of better places, for instance, there's a place up here that has 4 pips. Gary is going to want to go for this one with 2 pips because it's connected to 2 starfalls. So that is where Gary is going to go with that fortress. And we're going to have Jerry here placing. Did I skip myself? I did. Sorry, Jerry. Hold on a second. All right, we're going to buy ourselves a little bit of time. We're going to put a 0 on torrential. All right, now Jerry is going to be placing, and we got to take 3 of these out. So Jerry is going to have his 10, 8, and 6, and Jerry is going to place on the starfall with the most buildings connected, which will be here because Jerry has 2 buildings there. That's the only one that those are connected to. And then it's going to be Gary's turn. Gary's going to scout, but you can't scout, so we're going to go again. And Jerry is going to have... Ooh, this is good for us. 9, 6, 5. So I feel pretty confident about beating that. He does have 2 fortresses on both of these starfalls, though. He is going to place to the east, though. But, oh, sorry, you don't use the compass unless you are tied on buildings. In this case, we are not. Well, we are, but we're going to go to Woeful Wetlands because that's to the east. All right, so Creepy Cove, looking pretty safe right now. I'm definitely gonna keep my options open for that. I also have a shot at winning Careening because now that there's 3 on the map, this is where it gets really interesting. There are 3 starfalls on the map. Both of the AI can go above the 10 limit, right? They can put their 10 out and then their other tokens would be whatever the low side is. But they're only going to have their highest number on 1 starfall. So if they put their 10 out and an 8 and a 6, it's going to be a 4, a 2, and a 10 because you take the flip, you take the lower side. And so I could place lower numbers on 2 of those and really, really hope that I'm able to snag one of them. Or I could place really big on one and just hope that it's not their 10, right? In this case, with my, if I use a skimmer, I think it's almost impossible that I lose Creepy Cove. But I almost want to try to go for 2 here because I'm already behind. Well, either way, it's my turn, and I'm going to need to make a decision. We're going to go... Oh, it's so hard. We're going to do a 6-4 here. We're going to go 6 here, and then I'm going to go 4 up on Careening Cliffs, I think. Oh, well, we know Careening Cliffs is not a double. Well, we already knew it wasn't a double. I don't even need to take this card. We already know all the information. All right, this is good news for me. They're going to place on the furthest north, or the one connected. They don't have any more connected to their buildings. Furthest north is going to be Careening Cliffs. Nice and easy. All right, they're going to place next to their most buildings, so they're just going to place here. Don't like that. I could be playing to try to get 2 and end up with 0, but I've already made my decision, so we're going for it. I am out. We're going to take first because there's a very good chance we can tie it on someone here. So don't want to tie and lose it because I didn't take first place. All right, that is going to be the final spot here. There it is. It's not often that there are 3 starfalls on the map. Once there are a lot of hidden starfalls, they'll pool their scouts a lot less often on the same ones, and so we'll be a lot more spread out. And I'll be scouting in the middle to make sure that I'm not accidentally revealing things. All right, that's the end of the game, or the end of the round, not game. And they are going to take third, second, which gives them one of these. All right, let's see if my gamble has paid off. I'm a little nervous, to be honest with you. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't. I also didn't put my skimmer out. Y'all, this is not going well. Not going well at all. So I have been beat basically everywhere. Oh, man. All right, so Gary is going to go ahead and take that. Let's see. So that's their highest, 9. So this will be a 4. Why didn't I go here? This would have been easy to get. So Gary will take that with a 4. And then Jerry will take this with a 10. And I am left with nothing. Nothing at all. No starfalls. I'm only a few behind. Am I bad at my own game? Ugh. All right, so I actually got last there. And so I will get a gold or an iron. We'll take a gold. Here, we're going to go ahead and get second place. And so I will take 2 iron from my market and a gold. And then we obviously get iron here, 2 more iron, and a wood. Well, we're getting lots of resources, friends. That's something. Not good, but it's something. All right, so Orange is going to get 1 more for the market that it had connected, so that'll be a starfall. Sorry, Jerry, not Orange. And then they still have not put a market out, which is possibly the saving grace so far of this game. Guys, I might sound despondent, but I feel like I can come back. I got a chance. I've got a hope and a prayer. I can play better. I can do better, I think. Would appreciate you rooting for me and not Jerry or Gary, please. Oops. But yeah, I think I have a chance. All right. Where's that public going to be? Hey, that's good for me. Clean up their cards real fast. Good old TTS, always so easy to use. No sarcasm at all. I can't wait for this to be automated. 1, 2, 3. All right, friends, I need to stop revealing my intentions by peeking and taking a resource. All right, I am still first. This is great. And I can build almost 2 fortresses. We're going to go ahead and peek. I'm going to try to get a gold. We're going to peek the middle one. Oh, this is it. This is my ticket back in the game, friends. We now know that Torrential Tropics is a double, and I am feeling good about that double. Very, very good, actually. So I will take an... Oof. I will take an iron. And that'll get me 2 fortresses, which I think I'm going to have to use. All right. That brings us to Gary's turn. Gary, I like it. Place those airships early and go out, please. What are you going to play with this round? You've got no 9, no 5. Come on, 10, be a 10. Dang it. All right. So still got their 10, 8, 7. First one is out. Jerry is going to build a fortress. You dog, Jerry. Oh, one more thing. They were limiting based on the difficulty, the number of buildings they could put out. The normal mode, the neutral mode that I'm playing right now, is 3 of each type of building. So they're not going to build all of these buildings. So they've got 1 fortress here, and they're definitely going to place it on the 4 spot up here because that is the best spot on the board to put it, connected to a starfall. All right. I'm going to also build some fortresses, friends, because I am tired of being beaten by these computers. And I'm going to just make them submit with all of my forces on the board. All right, so this is our first scout when there's been 3 cards on the board. So you're going to look at the card before it, and you're going to go to the left or the right all the way. So in this case, we're going to look at the far left one with Gary because the compass before it was north by northwest. All right. Jerry is going to place, and Jerry is going to go straight for the, ooh, no 10, no 7, no 9. This is wonderful. Go straight for the public. I'm going to drop a lot of power there because I need to get 2. I have to get 2 here, or we're done. That would be a very short game. All right. I, of course, oh, am I going to put another fortress? I am. I am. We're going to have to be real tactical about where we put, what number we put there, because I already have so much power from just my fortresses. That's interesting. All right, what you got, Gary? Oh, Gary's going to contest it. He's going to try to win it. Jerry, don't you also try to win it. All right, Jerry doesn't have a 10. Gary does have a 10. Gary has 1 fortress, so that would be a total of 12. So I have to put my 10 or my 12 there to tie. If I go out first, I can win the tiebreaker, which I probably will go out first. There's a chance I don't. Don't really have the resources to do anything else, so I just need to start placing. And we're going to go to Creepy to go ahead and pick up a card. I want more information because I want to try to get this last star, one of these other starfalls that I'm not currently picking up. All right, place an airship. So Gary is going to go ahead and place in the best place for their buildings, according to the card before. And unfortunately for me, that is going to be Creepy Cove. The luck here is just so good because 2 fortresses, and it means they would go here or here, and then you go to the one from the north because of the compass. So Gary is going to just come here and fight me. Gary, we talked about this before we started recording, that I didn't want you to embarrass me in front of my friends. And that is definitely what you were doing right now. I'm going to scout, and we're going to scout the left. Hey, that's actually good for me. That reveals Sinister Spire is a starfall. I would prefer probably for it to not be revealed because now they'll hunt for it. Would have been great for that to happen right before, so I could have kept Creepy Cove, but here we are. All right. I think I am going to put my 9 out. I can't really be beaten. They're not going to build another fortress. Oh, they could build another fortress. I'm going to wait. I can't wait. I have to decide now. You know, I've got a feeling. It's probably the wrong feeling, but we're going to go here. All right. Build a market. Uh-oh, Gary's in the game with a market. And I'm going to place near the most starfalls and then to the north. So we've got 2 starfalls on the map. This one has a building connected to it already, so it is going to choose that. There. Place an airship. Got to place it on the other starfall that's out on the board. Oh, I skipped myself. Yep, we're just going to go for it. We're going to go 10. I have to get the double. I have to get it. Oh, I'm going to be very happy with that decision because now it is definitely going to be their last placement, and they're also going to place near the most starfalls. There's only 1 place out here. They could have placed near this starfall, but they want to place near this starfall because of the building they already have connected to it, and both of these buildings connected to it. So I am very, very glad I went for my 10 there. Otherwise, I would have gotten last, which I forgot to take first, but obviously I will because my 3rd airship is out. All right, that brings us to Jerry. Jerry is going to scout, and in this case, going to scout. Oh, he's revealing that that is a double because he's going to scout the one furthest to the left, and I had already peeked that. So Jerry has just revealed that's a double. The AI is going to normally treat that as the place to go. It's the most starfalls. So if there were multiple options they would place there, they've already placed both of them there. So it doesn't really change that much for us in this case. Another scout, that's going to be the last one that has not been flipped. Whoops! Oh, wow, guys, my gut was right. I revealed something, but it doesn't matter because my turn was already over. Oh, no, not a market. All right, there are no build places next to this, so it's only going to look at this, and it's going to take the most pips. There's 2 with the most pips, and then it's going to place near its buildings, so it's going to take right here. All right, that's bad. All right, they're going to place their last one now. Wow, they are not, but they can't peek because they've peeked everything, placing their last airship, using the east as a guide. Well, they haven't placed here yet, so they're definitely going to do that. And then orange has got its last placement. It's going to scout to... Jerry? Why did you do that? I literally was going to get that for free, and now you're going to fight me there. Oh, Jerry. Jerry, why did you do this? I'm like trying to figure out a rule that would stop them from placing there, and there's nothing. Oh, I should never have peeked this. Or I should never have taken a resource is what I shouldn't have done. Jerry, you pulled all three of your peak. Both of them pulled all their peaks. The last two of these are place an airship. That is just super unlucky for me. Okay, it's fine, Jerry. I see you. I see how you're playing. Playing very, very aggressive and rude is really what I want to point out. All right. They play so many cards that round. They normally will pull 3 placements way before that. Black is going to take the first, or the gold for getting third there. Jerry's going to take second, and I can at least revel in the fact that I'm going to win up here. And it is close. So that's 11, 12, 13 from this fortress for Gary. He went all out to try to beat me, but I also have 13. 1, 2, 3 fortresses connected here. So that is a total of 13 for me as well. And I am in first place, which breaks all ties. And so I can laugh all the way taking these starfalls back home. Gary is connected to a market here. Jerry is not, so Gary will get a market card, and Jerry will not. Jerry gets Jack Squat. Sorry, Jerry. All right, other starfalls are going to be Dreadful Desert, so that will be here, and Sinister Spire. So actually, let's see. Yep, that's going to be a 4 and an 8, and I, of course, will lose that with my 0. It becomes a 2, but theirs also becomes a 6. So Gary really messed me up. Guys, I just want to point out, though, that I intuited that. I'm like, I got a feeling Dreadful Desert's one of these, and I was right. It still didn't help me, but I was right. And I'll go ahead and take 2 gold for that being right. I also forgot that I get to take either a iron or wood for guessing, or for my market that's up there. Even though I won, my market is going to give me resources there. And then, let's see here. Jerry is going to get this one because Gary used his big number up there. So Jerry is now the man to beat with 5 starfalls. I've got 2, and Gary has 3. I'm not out of this yet, folks. I got a little bit of breath of wind there. But that is not good. These 2 markets are going to be a total of 4 different market points here. They're two markets connected to 2 places. So that was a lot of progress toward the next starfall for Jerry. Where's Jerry's last token? There it is. Jerry's going to be playing with no 10, no 7, and no 5. Let's see what Gary's going to have. Man, they both pulled so much of their deck that round. That was so mean. All right. So make sure we didn't miss any resources for Gary, for Gary here. We did not, but that will flip to be a 3, 7, so 3, 4, 5. I only have a 2 there, so I will take one of the lesser resources, which we're going to make gold. And then I get an extra gold from a market, so I could take an iron, which I think I will. All right, so Gary is going to have... What do you got, Gary? Gary is going to be missing the 8, the 5, and the 9. Still has the 10. He's placed a 10 a bunch of times. It's pretty annoying. All right, is everything off the board? Looks like it. I'll put Molten Moor back up here, along with these. And we're in round 4. Wow, we're almost done, and I am way behind on points, but I have some amount of faith in myself to come back. Sinister Spires is going to be the public. That's super good for Jerry, which is not what we want at all. But I can overcome. All right. Let's see here. 2 to 5 to 3. Not going well, Austin. Not going well. I'm going to peek. And I'm going to peek this card. Dreadful Desert is going to get a Starfall. I don't think I'm going to take anything. It would be a gold, which would give me enough for another peek, though. I am a foolish person. I took it. Shouldn't have, but I did. That is okay. All right, I like that. Placing an airship right out of the gate on Sinister. And make sure I shuffle those. Ah, nice. All right, both of them, I've placed an airship out of the gate. I don't even think I'm going to fight them for that, although I'm really hopeful that that Gary can come back there and win that. All right, I'm going to peek again. I'm hoping for a gold or an iron. Could take the iron. Build another fortress. All right, so we've got Torrential Tropics and Dreadful Desert. Both of those are good for us fortress-wise. Torrential Tropics obviously is better for us. But maybe I can change that by putting another fortress out. I think I can. It's going to be Jerry's turn. Building a fortress. Jerry's going to build on the... oh, no, going to go there. Wow, that is a lot of power there on Sinister Spires. All right. Gary is going to build a fortress, though he can't. Gary is officially out of fortresses because we are playing the normal mode, which means that Gary can only place 3, and Gary has 3, so that's nice. So Gary's going to pull another card. Has plenty of markets to place. Hasn't done much markets this game. He's going to place it by the public Starfall on the best spot, which is there. All right, we're going to start the scouting. They're taking the left one. Oh, I skipped my turn. That's fine. I was just going to build a fortress. And I'm going to build it right here. Sorry. Sorry, Gary. All right, I like this, placing another Starfall. In this case, Gary doesn't know where to place. There's no Starfalls revealed on the map, which could be really, really wonderful for us. And so Gary is going to try and place near the most of Gary's buildings. So Gary is the most buildings. You'll never believe where, friends. It is on Torrential Tropics. That's very depressing for me, because I know that there's a Starfall there. But Gary has 3 buildings there, and nowhere else does Gary have 3 buildings connected. So Gary is going to place there, and then it'll be my turn. I've only got 2 wood. 2 wood's not going to be useful to me this round. I've really gone a heavy fortress strategy. Maybe I should have gone markets and gotten a lot more information. I know that there's going to be a Starfall these 2 places, but I don't have enough to know any more. I almost wish they'd reveal one of them. So we are going to bank on them not figuring out Dreadful Desert, and we're going to place a token there. All right, Scout, in this case, it will be the far right one, thank goodness. So they will scout over here. That's going to be a skimmer. I like that because I really want Gary to win this one because Jerry's in the lead. And that'll be my turn. I've got zeros that I can play with and do really well with because of the number of fortresses I have. I have a lot of fortresses on the board. I think we're going to go careening here. Just hope it is a Starfall. All right, so because there's only one Starfall revealed in the map, Orange, Jerry, sorry Jerry, didn't mean to call you Orange, is going to go for most buildings connected, which is going to be down here, but there's a few places that have 4 buildings connected. There's these 3 places. So we're going to look at the Scout card, and it's going to start by going east. Already has one on the one to the east, and then it's east by southeast, which will be Molten Moor. So Jerry will go here and get a ton of market card stuff off of that, unfortunately for me. And that is nice. Gary will be out. Just 3 and out. And Gary is going to place again near most buildings. And then to the north. And so there's 2 connected up here. I don't think there's anywhere with 3 connected, and that is as far north as you can get. So Jerry will place up there. All right, that means Jerry is out, and Jerry is actually going to take first place for me, which I really don't want, especially because we're fighting over torrential tropics, even though he doesn't know it. But I am going to go 10. I've gotten so many fortresses, it's best to use my 10 and my zeros, just let my zeros go up because of how many fortresses I have. So I am going to do that. I really should have placed this over here in Creepy Cove because I would have gotten more resources for my market. But, you know, hindsight, it's 2020 sometimes. Now, do I take third and get the gold? I think I do. All right, we got a scout of the furthest left, which is going to reveal torrential tropics. I'm actually not like super upset about that because I know I have my 10 there, and I'm going to beat anyone because they're putting their skimmers over here. So that actually might help me. I think it does. I think it only helps me. So I'm not upset. Not upset. Really wish they would have revealed one of the other ones, but hey, here you go. All right, so Tropics is getting a Starfall. And then let's see. The Wetlands, no one there. Dreadful Desert, we knew about. And Please Don't Be Sinister Spires. Peaceful Plains, he sniped one. Good job, Gary. Good job. Well, I was aiming for first. I might be aiming for second now, and that's not looking good. But, you know, I have a small amount of faith I can work my way back. I think I did just get 2 Starfalls compared to 1 each for them, except for their market cards. So I'm not losing ground right now. But yeah, let's go ahead and reveal and make sure I'm not wrong about winning this. All right, so that's going to be 10. Wow, Gary went all out, which makes that a 4. And that will make this a 3. Yep, so that's going to be an 8 versus a 3 there. So that Starfall will go to Jerry here. I will take this one with my 10, and that would be a total of 13 compared to a total of 12. So even though he had first place, I was able to snag that. I want to check that real fast. Yeah, the reason it was different last time is they had a skimmer there, because I won on the tiebreaker last time. All right, so I will also take either a wood or a iron for that. I'm going to take the iron, and then I will win this with a 2 because no one's fighting me there. And I will get this, a gold and an iron, just for free. I just don't have enough peak power is what I don't have. I need to know more about the board in order to be able to get ones that they don't see. And I'm just not going to have enough of that in the 5th round. It's going to be tight. Yikes! Okay. And Gary will pick this one up, and no one will get Woeful Wetlands, which will be nice for the next round. Oh, you know what? Luckily, I have a good memory. Gary is going to get 2 for this market on their card down here. And Jerry had places here, here, and here, and so they will get 4 for theirs. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Jerry is going to pick up another Starfall. That means Jerry is at 7 right now. That is debilitating. 7 to 4 to 4. So I'm not doing terrible. I'm in it, but 7 is a lot. Gary, we got to work against Jerry. Work with me now. And I think that will be that round. Whoops, dropping stuff. Last round, can I make up a 3-point deficit? We will see. It kind of is really important where this Starfall is. I need to be somewhere I have fortresses and they do not. Oh, that is the opposite of what we want. That is truly not what we want at all. Molten Moor is potentially the worst place we could have gotten a token. Oh, that is painful. Very, very painful. All right. Oh, I don't have enough peaks. I think if I had gone for gold, built a market or something instead of a fortress, I could have had 3 peaks here, and 3 peaks would have been very, very helpful. Missing that card because they have enough fortresses. Honestly, we should take out oranges as well, but we'll do that after. Okay, Here we go. Place an airship. I like it. Now, there are two places out right now, so they're going to go for the one that has their most buildings connected to it, which for Gary is obviously the one on Woeful Wetlands. Oh, I didn't flip those. That's annoying. Do. Back in the bag. All right, so Gary, this last round, is not going to have his 10, not going to have his 9, not going to have his 6. Wow, I really wish that that had been Jerry that didn't have his 10. Come on, Jerry. Don't have... Yay! No 8 either. Come on. There's the 9! I have a chance! I have a chance! It's a miracle. Okay. Oof. I don't actually know if I have a chance. I have a slight chance. All right. I'm going to peek, and I'm going to peek dead center. Oh, it's a double. Oh, no. Oh, no. They're never going to get there, right? I can take it and let me build a fortress. That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea if I ever saw one, but I did it. I've done it. Man, Molten War is a double. I can't let Jerry have that or it's over, so I'm going to have to fight for that. Oh, I skipped Jerry's turn, too. Of course Jerry's building a market. Why not? Why wouldn't Jerry build a market? Jerry's going to build where they have the most buildings, and then to the east. North first, but then the east. So the most buildings are these 3 places on a starfall. So it's only this place or this place that they're going to build. And because it's to the east, it's going to go right there. All right. Place another one. Back-to-back placements. Did I not? I didn't actually place for them. I just switched their tokens around. Chat. Sorry. I know there's no chat. It's not live. Comment section. I'm sorry. I'm placing it now. Real easy. It would have placed the first time on this one because there's more buildings connected, and this time on this one. So we got it right. Everything's fine. And then good old Jerry's going to build a fortress. Jerry can't build a fortress. Ha, Jerry, get out of here. So we'll flip a new card to Jerry here. And Jerry's going to scout, and Jerry's going to scout the right side. Jerry's going to put that there. All right, that is me. Okay, I'm going to spend 2 iron to get a gold and 2 wood to get a gold because I absolutely must have more information. The Peaceful Plains is getting a starfall. So I am going to take a wood. Might end up regretting it, but now I have a skimmer that I can do something with. Might just spread out and try to get as many resources as possible, honestly. Or as many chances, not resources, as many chances at getting a starfall as possible. Whew. All right. So I have taken 2 turns. So it is a scout on the left side here. A skimmer on the public, which is molten. That is not what we want. That's not a skimmer, Austin. That's a skimmer. All right. I think I build a skimmer down there as well. I think that's the best choice I have. And that's a peek on the left side. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, spaghetti. Oh, no. This is why you don't take resources sometimes, friends. Oh, it's such a hard decision, though. That's because that's what got me my skimmer, and I know that's a double. I'm going to have to do some math. I'm going to have to do some math. That's all it is. Just math. Everything's fine. All right, that's peak, and that's going to be on the left side. Hey, that reveals one that I didn't know, and that might help us. That might help us pick one up. I like it. Thank you, friends, the AI. Okay, I have to place now. All right, well, we know both of these. I have so much power here. I think I am going to throw a 0 there and just hope to pick that one up. And that'll get me a card, which I desperately want this round. Creepy Cove. Don't place in Creepy Cove, Austin. I know you love it. Don't do it. Future Austin. Okay. That'll bring us to Gary. Gary is getting another scout, revealing another card. Wow, they're pulling so many scouts. Oh my gosh, that could not be better for us. Torrential Tropics is where we have the most power. I love you, friends. Thank you. This is wonderful. All right. Placing the first airship. That is kind of surprising. All right, so Scout will be the west there, where they have the most buildings connected. So that will be here. Oh, they have more buildings over here now, friends. I like that. I like that. That's good. All right. That comes to me. I'm going to put a 0 on Torrential. I think I can get these. I think I can get these with zeros. That's 3 there and a 3 there. I feel pretty good about that. I really need to go out first, though. Oh, no, Gary. I literally just said I needed to go out first. What are you doing? It's going east. Most buildings connected on a starfall. Most buildings connected to the... Well, there's 3 buildings here, 2 buildings here. He's already placed both of those. He's going for Torrential, which he has a lot of fortresses there as well. I think there's a good chance I lose that one. Well played, Gare Bear. Make sure I didn't mess that up because I really don't want to place it there, but it's most buildings first and then the compass, and so most buildings is going to be here. He's already placed on that one, so yeah, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Well played. Okay, well, Gary's going to take first again. I'm definitely going to try and take second. It's going to be close, though. So Jerry is going to place to the north after placing on most buildings, so Gary's going to place down here. Come on, Jerry. You got him there. No, wait, nope. I said that backward. Jerry is going to place there. Gary, you got to win that one. You got to, or we're done. All right, so that's my turn, and I'm going to place my 10 down here with my skimmer and just pray it is enough to take that, and then I'm going to take second place. And is it going to be their final place airship? It is not. It's going to be another Scout, which will be to the right, which is not going to affect anything. And then we've got the airship. All right, what publics do we have available? There are 3 different publics available. And it's going to go for most connected buildings. This being revealed is bad for me because it's got to be that. That's got 2 buildings on it. The other Starfalls definitely don't. So yeah, I should have placed on Peaceful Plains. I should have done it. Oh no. Okay. Because it's the biggest one they're going to have there is a 3. Oh, but it could just be a 3. I could still win it. I took second place. I could still win it, friends. I'm very nervous. I think I won't win this, but maybe. Oh, the Wolf of Wetlands is a double, too. That's not good. All right, Molten Moor, also a double. We put it on Dreadful. We put it on Tropics. We put it on Peaceful. All right, all right. I know it seems like I'm losing by a lot, but it's actually kind of close here because it is 7 to 4 to 4. All right, I might steal both of these and then steal this one, which would tie us up, and I would win on turn order. I think they will win, maybe based on getting enough market resources, but it would be really, really close. As long as Gary wins this one, which I'm not feeling like super confident about that, but we'll see. All right, let's see what numbers they're using. Oh, I could have won this with so little, I think. Let's see. Okay, so that's a 5. Oh, come on, be a high number. Oh, okay, so that's good. That'll switch to an 8 because they're always going to switch to their highest number. That's on a Starfall, so this will be a 3, and this will be a 3. Oh my gosh, that's a 7. So that's a 7, 8, 9, 10. So it is very good that I went big down here. I know I talked about how I didn't need to go big potentially, but no, I needed to. That was good. All right, so I will get both of those. So that will bring me up to 6. That will bring Gary up to 6. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Gary, don't do it. That brings Gary to 7. And then I don't think I won this. Let's count it out. 1, 2, 3 to 5. Friends, I think I'm getting last place. It's going to be close. It is going to be close. All right. How many markets do they have? 1 there. And then 3 down there. And then 2. So they're going to get another point. which takes them to a total of 9. The markets for Gary are going to be 1. Just 1, but that is enough for a point for Gary. And I am not getting anything else. So I have 6 to 9, right? 6 to 9 to 8. Ugh. All right. So Gary ended up making a strong comeback, but I have the least amount of points with 6. I want to re-record this. Am I allowed to do that? Probably not. Dang AIs. 6 to 8 to 9. What did I do wrong? I didn't have enough gold. I didn't have enough gold to peak when I needed to be able to peak. I got unlucky a couple of times. It's funny, sometimes you want them to have their higher numbers, because had this been like an 8, I still would have won it, and then this could have ended up being a lower number. They're always going to use their high numbers, but they switch to low numbers if they're like the second lowest or second highest number. It'd be like a 9 and a 1 or something. So I almost wish that had happened a couple more times. This 5 was brutal, and this 4 here were brutal on taking those 2 from me. If I had gone up here, I would have picked up another Starfall and at least been at 7. It would have been 7, 8, 9. But no, can't make excuses. You know, you just gotta play better. You gotta get better. You gotta be a better person. Yeah, no, I got crushed. But yeah, that's the solo mode. That's on normal. Don't worry, there is an easy mode. The easy mode, they put out less buildings, and they also they get market card resources less often. So you can even play without the market card, and that would help a lot if you didn't want that added challenge. But it is fun to beat them when you do beat them, because it feels like you've accomplished something, right? Man, I won some big fights, but it wasn't enough. I won 2 doubles, and that's what got me more than half my points. But anyway, that's the solo mode. I hope you enjoyed it. We're really pumped to get this into the TTS mod, so you can play with it, try it out in the 3 different difficulty settings. But yeah, thanks for being patient as we finished up the design with David Turtsey, Nick Shaw, and David Digby. Thanks to them for coming up with this. It is very, very fun to play. Brutal sometimes, but hey, if it was easy, it'd be not fun, right? It's only fun when it's hard and you win. And, you know, it's just fun to play. So, all right, I'm going to stop rambling and go cry. Jerry and Gary, undefeated against Austin. Well, on camera anyway. Bye.